Hi, I just defeated the Abyss Watchers, and now we're going to head into the Catacombs of Carthus to check out what items and give you a quick walkthrough of the area. But before you do so, I want you guys to head back to Firelink Shrine and go talk to the dude that's usually sitting on the steps, because he's going to give you a really cool ring. The ring he's going to give you is the Farron Ring, which reduces skill FP by 25%. So if you're one of those people that likes to use a lot of the sword art skills, this is going to come in handy for you. And now we're back in the catacombs, just rounded the first corner and headed across the first bridge. This area isn't as big as I actually thought it was going to be. When I first got here, I felt like it was kind of mazy and like there was going to be a lot of twists and turns, but it really wasn't too bad for the most part. And I did summon in a friend to help me get through the area, but mainly what I used was the large club here. This worked really well to dispatch the skeletons, as I'm sure most heavy weapons would, but when you actually hit them, they'll crumble. So instead of trying to fight them, you can just make them crumble, and when they're about to get up, you can just do it again. So that was pretty easy. If any of you guys missed it, there is an illusionary wall right here. There should be a message up for most people, and behind it there is the Carthus Pyromancy Tome, which unlocks some cool pyromancy spells. The first being Acid Surge, another being the Carthus Beacon, which is actually really cool because when you use Carthus Beacon, actually with every consecutive strike you do, you'll get an increase in damage. So for example, let's just say you do 10. If you get another consecutive swing, you'll do 12 or 13, and then 15 and 16 the third one. It has to be consecutive though, so it is kind of cool. And I mean, if you're doing like loads and loads of damage, you might end up doing like 2 or 3 times as much. I'm not sure, I haven't tested it out yet, but it sounds pretty cool. And the third one you get is the Carthus Flame Arc, which is probably just some kind of flame spell that's probably pretty badass. I actually don't use Pyromancy on this character, and this is mostly like a PvE build and good for just running through the area. So the one thing with those these giant rolling like body balls is that guy you just saw me kill. Once you kill him, you can actually pick up, or the body ball will actually be destroyed, and as you saw, I picked up one of the Estus shards, or the Estus bone shards, that you can burn at the bonfire to increase your Estus flask recovery. And as for these jars, I'm actually pretty sure the jars that explode like that are the ones that have the lids on them, and you see like some of them have bones coming up. But this is the Carthus Milkring, which a lot of people are probably wondering, or have wondered what it was when they've seen other players rolling and they'll basically like disappear for a little while. This is actually the ring that does it, and more specifically what it does is it actually adds 3 points to your dexterity and will obscure your rolling. So you see guys like poofing around, like actually these enemies too, if you hit them from a distance, they'll like roll up to you. But you'll see like other players rolling around and like disappearing into dust and stuff like that. And that's the ring that actually does it. And it does have another ring that you can pair it with that we're going to get later in this area, so I'll talk about it more then. But like I was saying before about the body balls, there is a enemy that you can kill that I guess is kind of controlling it. So right when you kill him, there'll be another one up here and I'll show you it, but when you kill that enemy, the body ball will blow up and they have items in it, as you saw. I'm not actually sure if you can farm them or not. I should probably test that out. If anyone does know, please let me know, and maybe I'll add a note or some kind of disclaimer in the video. But actually where we are now is actually pretty far into the area, so that's how you know there's not too much going on. but it can be kind of discouraging halfway through, and I did get invaded a lot when I was down here. But now we're coming up on the ring that I was talking about, the Carthus Bloodring, which boosts rolling invincibility frames. So basically, like, while you're invincible mid-roll, it's going to add, I'm not sure how many, but X amount of numbers of frames. So you basically be invincible for maybe another second or two before and after rolling. So when you compare that with the other one, and you'll probably be a lot harder to hit. This is an NPC Invader that drops a pretty cool ring, so I just wanted to throw it in here. I'm not sure where to get that sword. It actually looks like the dragon sword from Demon Souls. But the Night Slayer's ring, specifically, the enemy loses 10% more stamina when blocking. So if you're attacking somebody while wearing this ring, you should be able to get through or break their guard a lot faster than you would without it. Another thing I wanted to say about the Carthus Bloodring, the one we just picked up prior, was that it does boost your rolling invincibility frames as well, but with that, it also you take a hit on your defense and you'll actually absorb 15% more damage. So you just want to keep that in mind if you have like a low defense build. And that skeleton right there was one of the ones I was talking about, and I'll talk about it again in a second. The Grave Warden's Ashes is one of the items that you can give to the shrine handmade that will unlock Carthus Robe, Dung Pie, the Kirky, which are like the throwing daggers, and another type of Dung Pie, special Dung Pie or something. But that Drak Gem was actually from one of the body balls that dropped, and those skeletons, like you saw, if you want to go back and rewind, you can. But those are the ones that are going to, when you kill them, the body balls will basically explode. And this, pretty much where we are right now, is the end of the level. You can see that there's a rope bridge right here, which actually has a secret to it that I'm going to go over in another video. And once I create that, I will plug that right here. And that's actually something really cool that I definitely want to share with you guys, and I don't think a lot of people know about it. But this is the end of the level. All you have to do is cross this bridge. You will probably get invaded a ton right here. I'm not sure why, but that's pretty much going to be it, guys. So see, thanks for watching the video, guys. I'm going to be making a lot of Dark Souls 3 videos. I am new to YouTube, and I am trying to grow a subscriber base, so I would like to ask and encourage everyone who liked my video to please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and comment below. And let me know what kind of videos you guys like and what kind of videos you'd like to see, as well as any questions you might have about the game.